Occultic 9, Episode 3, man. Honestly, this just felt like a recap of Episode 2 and 1. If I could break the episode in three parts, I would say the detective getting information, Rhea and, her brother's complex relationship, and Gamon finding out that he's still doing good, and finding out about those dead bodies in the lake. We just see in the very beginning, man, that this weird thing kidnapped Miyu's best friend, and when I saw that person with that creepy face, I was just thinking of Paranoia Agent. I was surprised he was not carrying a baseball bat, ready to hit her across the head. It just reminded me so much of Paranoia Agent. I got those vibes, and I like Paranoia Agent, man. So I like that they're making us feel this weird tone for this series, because this episode was very creepy, man. It was very eerie. I actually got chills a little bit because the whole Rhea and her brother relationship, it was weird, man. It was so freaking weird that it was awesome. But before I get there, man, the detective, he's proving himself to be probably one of the best detectives of this year. He's piecing everything together right now. I'm pretty sure he is the one that called everybody at the very end, because people get phone calls. Yui gets a phone call, Rhea gets a phone call, and that office lady gets a phone call. So he's probably making everybody meet up, trying to figure out who is the one that killed Hagishima. So he meets up with Ririka. They have a brief conversation, very funny dialogue spoken. At some point, he actually says to Ririka, "You've stolen something important from me." She says, "What?" "My heart." It was very funny, man. The dialogue is something unique about this series. There's a lot of dialogue. It feels like it's rushed sometimes, but no, they're just talking very fast. It's just a different pace of an anime that I'm not really accustomed to, but I am getting a tad bit more. So far, man, the girl, I'm starting to not think she's the culprit. I had my suspicions of her, but right now, I don't think so. It's revealed that she actually has these future dreams, and that's what she bases her manga off of. Makes a lot of sense. It's a supernatural anime. Every single character has this weird supernatural quirk, and hers is that she could predict the future from her dreams. She draws it into manga, and which is why the murder case resembles her manga precisely. And it was pretty cool when he says, "You know who I am. I'm the detective from your manga." That was pretty neatly done. Pretty epic. So then the detective goes to talk with Sarai, the son of the dead Hagishima. So they have their own little chat going on. It's again revealed that it's pretty much science versus supernatural. That is pretty much the main basis of this anime. A lot of people believe in science, a lot of people believe in spirits, ghosts, blah blah blah. And it's found out that Hagashima, he was a science guy before, and then something made him change his ideals and made him believe in ghosts, in the supernatural world. So he made it his goal to achieve something important. He wanted to prove that there is another hidden world where spirits live. Obviously, his son is not that kind of person. He believes in science, he believes in logic, he believes in being realistic, and that's what caused their whole conflict. He does not seem shaken one bit. That is kind of weird. Um, it's actually really weird. Like, I would expect him to be in Gamon's state right now. Gamon, who doesn't even know the guy, he is way more freaked out than Sarai. Very weird. My suspicion of Sarai being the culprit has now risen up to a point where I'm gonna say he might be the culprit. And then we get to the high point of this episode. Definitely, it is Rhea's whole story with her brother. Now, this was just very freaking weird, man. I don't even know where to start. We were told what Rurika did with the corpse. We were told that. I was not expecting a full-on backstory of what happened exactly. So what seems to have happened is that Rhea was suffering from something. She needed a kidney transplant. Her brother offered to give up his kidney, which resulted in his death. And what I'm guessing, man, it is pretty much assumed that all the memories Rhea shared with her brother right after she thought he took, he wasn't working anymore. He quit his job, so he's able to, spend more time with her. All those memories was just her and a dead corpse. Jesus. That is probably one of the creepiest, cringeworthy. Oh my god, that's creepy, man. That is so weird. I'm not putting it down, alright? Let's get that straight up. I am not putting that scene down. It's just so weird. She blinded herself from reality so much that instead of seeing a dead, rotten, 1-year-old corpse, she saw her brother talking to her. That is some next level stuff right there, man. So a whole year goes by, man. A whole year goes by. They finally find out that she took the body. And that transition from the normal body, to the rotting corpse was just so well done. And it sent chills down my spine, man. That was just disgusting to see, man. That was nasty. So now I'm actually starting to second guess myself. Is that ghost her brother? The brother that she was dreaming of versus the ghost, they look completely different. The hairstyle's different. A year has gone by, but I didn't know ghosts could grow hair. I didn't know that. Let me know. Thank you. And we get to the last bit, which is Gamon pretty much shitting his pants, or what he did, pee his bed. He is traumatized. He doesn't know what to do. He's so traumatized he's having this dream, which I found hilarious because this guy is literally going around Japan, finding any lock, any keyhole, and trying to open it. It's pretty funny. Then this big demon shows up. Yeah, he tries attacking him. He wakes up. They found 100 corpses in the lake. His backpack is still talking to him. I'm assuming that backpack, wherever it is that's talking through the backpack, does it relate to the curse that Miyu and Big Tit Girl gave Gamon? I'm just wondering if that's a possible scenario. So it went by pretty damn quick. The whole Rhea complexity with her brother is just fucking insane. But again, man, it makes more of her character. She stands out. She stands out more of a character because of that. Even though I think it's too far, it makes her character better. Sarai did not look traumatized at all after his father died. His father died, and he seems okay. So yes, all my suspicion is now on Sarai. Rika was cleared. She just looks like she's drawing manga. That's what she does. She has this whole supernatural ability of looking through the future. So yeah, it makes sense. So man, leave me your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about this episode? Do you guys agree with me? Is this Sarai? Is Sarai the killer? Thank you. See you on the next video, guys. Sayonara.